Hello guys, this is Luca from Moralis, and today I will show you how to log in a user and get all their assets from all the blockchain with just one line of code and the help of Moralis. So in this video I will show you how to do this with MetaMask, because this also works with Wallet Connect. I'm gonna show you that example so we can log in onto this website. MetaMask pops up, asks us to sign in, we sign in, we let the user display his address, and while we're authenticating, Moralis in the backend fetches all the transactions, token balances, token transfers, and the native balances immediately and stores them in your Moralis database. I will show you the result when someone logs in onto your dApp. You can go to your dashboard of your server, and then on the left side, you see now the native balance of Avalanche, the native balance on Binance Smart Chain, the token balance on Binance Smart Chain, the token transfers on Binance Smart Chain, the transactions on Binance Smart Chain, and the same goes for Ethereum and Polygon. This is really cool because this is done automatically, very fast. So Moralis sets up your infrastructure and you don't have to care about making so many requests to fetch all the information that are displayed here immediately. So let's get started. If you've set up your account on moralis.io, go ahead and go to admin.moralis.io. You will see this dashboard here with your service with the Web3 API, blah blah blah, but we will not dive into that. We will stick on the server side here. We click on create a new server, click on mainnet server, and I'm going to call my instance tutorial, and the region of my server is located, let's say, in Amsterdam. All right, and now I can select the chain and specify, okay, let's say my project is only on Avalanche, so I just need to have Avalanche. But let's say we want to use the Moralis functionalities and we want to build a cross-chain dApp. We want to have Binance Smart Chain, we want to have Polygon, and we want to have Ethereum. So you see, with only 4 clicks, you can tell your server to be cross-chain able, so to have cross-chain functionalities. All right, let's just go ahead and click on Add Instance. Wait a bit, and while the server is installing, we'll go ahead and go to the docs.moralis.io. If you're a developer that is used to visit docs of any SDK, of any library, of any programming language, then you are going to love this docs from Moralis. It is super well structured, is super easy when it comes to explaining, and this docs, in my opinion, shows how simple Moralis is. So you can click here on getting started, and you can click on create a Moralis server, and it tells you how to create a Moralis server. I just showed it to you, so we're going to skip this and we're just going straight to connect the SDK. All right, now we have adding Moralis to your web page, and here we have a boilerplate, complete HTML file, a complete website if you want to, but I already prepared here in Visual Studio Code Moralis login, as you see before, with a button login that does actually nothing. So how we are going to initialize that? And there it is, initialize the SDK. First of all, you will need to have to copy this here and paste it into your script tag. All right. You have the server URL, the app ID, and then you're going to start Moralis. So what this actually does, it's initializing and starting your server on the client side. So the website knows, okay, I'm going to use this Moralis instance, and then I will have the all the Moralis functionalities. So basically, if you don't initialize or start your service, you won't have any Moralis functionalities. Yet we would get an error. It's going to say, okay, I don't know Moralis, where did you get this? So first, let us scroll up again, and here you see within the head tag, you see 2 script tags. You're just going to copy them and paste it also into your head. So those 2 script tags will implement 2 libraries, the Moralis library and the Web3 library. So now you have Moralis and Web3 functionalities, but you're not allowed to use them because you didn't have set up your server URL and your app ID. So let's get back to our admin Moralis IO dashboard, And here you see our tutorial server is ready, and we click on view details, and there you go. You immediately have the server URL and the application ID. Let's copy the server URL and paste it in here, and the application ID paste in here. So now we are ready to go. We have our Moralis server initialized properly, and now we can use Moralis functionalities. So we said at the beginning, when someone clicks that button, please let MetaMask pop up and authenticate your user. Okay, then let's do this. I have this ID already set up for login, but I'm going to use onClick event and say, whenever someone clicks that button, please run the function called login. No, a login is not yet from Moralis. It is a function that we are going to define. We will make it asynchronous. Async function login. And then we say, with just one line of code, await moralis.authenticate. That is pretty much it. And you will see now, if we go ahead here, I open up the console so you can see that when I get errors or something like this, I click on login now, and boom, MetaMask pops up and asks me to authenticate. Moralis authentication. And I say, yes, I want to sign in. Boom, and now I'm signed in. We don't have any responsiveness here. We don't have anything like, oh, hey, logged in, this is your address, hey, welcome, because we didn't have implemented yet. But I'm going to show you that this actually worked, and that our Moralis server knows who I am. How, actually? So go back to your Moralis admin dashboard, close this details from your server, and click on those 3 points here, and then click on dashboard. And now what you can see, I'm gonna make it bigger for you. On the left side, you can see now all your tables in your database, and you see that we have one user in. It's actually really my address. And then you see the Avalanche balance. I currently don't have any tokens or coins on Avalanche. Same as the Binance Smart Chain. So I don't have anything, but I have BSC token transfers. You can see all of my token transfers immediately. You can see my token balances, obviously some airdrops, not financial advice, and the BSC transactions in general, the ETH balance, the Polygon balance, the Polygon token balance, the Polygon token transfers, the Polygon transaction. You can see I'm a little Polygon fan. You can see that this is only done by this line of code. We signed in, we said, yes, I want to connect, and the Moralis server immediately fetches all balances, transfers, token balances, transactions from every blockchain you've selected when creating the server. This is super, super amazing. And I think now you can see why you should use Moralis for this. You have your own database, which is hosted on the Moralis side. You don't have to care about maintaining your database. You have this automatically. This is amazing. So let's implement in this button text here, when someone logs in, that we want to have his address displayed in this button here. So how are you going to do this? I already set up ID login for this button. So when someone authenticates, this here returns a user object. So we're going to specify a constant called user, and I'm going to show you in the console what this actually is. Let's go back, log in. There you go. We have an object that has the class name, that has an ID, the attributes, when it got created, when it got updated, and in the attributes you have this ETH address. So you can simply say user.attributes.eth address, but there's a simpler way. You just can also say user.get ETH address. And now if we log in again, boom, there's the address. But we want to implement this in the button text. This is quite simple. So just copy user.get method and say document.get element by ID. As we said, we have specified it as login. Login dot inner HTML is user.get ETH address. Let's test this out. Login, connect, boom, there we are. You can see how easy it is, how really easy it is to use Moralis functionalities, and how straightforward this is. I mean, this were in 10 minutes, I think, and we have all of this users Polygon token transfers. And so I don't want to repeat, but I have to repeat because this is amazing. Like, there's nothing else out there that gives you this information so fast without doing nothing, with just one single line of code. This is amazing. So I would recommend you to go through the docs of Moralis if you're familiar with docs. If not, you will also learn, because it's very well structured docs, and you will learn a lot. And if you have any questions, you can go ahead and go to the forum of Moralis, or on to our Discord channel, which is in the link. The links for those are in the description. So if you have any ideas there, any questions there, just let us know, and we're going to help you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you will use Moralis for your next project. And if you want to see more of these videos, then please leave a like, leave a subscription, and comment down below what you want to see next. And happy to have you here, and have a good one. Bye bye.